around some. Seeing some empty eye levels in chat. Oh, and we're off. Yeah, fair enough. Doesn't look like they have any spells though at the moment. An herb. Ooh, wings. And I'm gonna use that to save a key. Always nice to be able to do. Another herb. Stones of Sunlight, one of the required items to get to the castle. And some more wings. Drakey. And manages to beat the Drakey. Ooh. Too big a swamp to get through, sadly. How can you tell it's from Muldar? And we're up to the next level. 1229, it looked like, in a spell outside. Oh, is it 0 agility? So 1029. Ah! Gonna buy the leather armor. And a small shield. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright. Now, if Chad can help me out on caves, I'm not quite as familiar with this game as I'd like to be. Tablet cave, okay. Ooh, that's nice. And it is gold. Alright. Oh boy. Well, those things hit like a tank. And straight back to the king he goes. And yes, gonna have access to keys now for MisterHomes. However, I think scratchdragon used his, so I don't think that's an option for him at the moment. Alright. Let's see what's down here. And level 3. Oh my, such hard-hitting enemies. Oh, and that's gonna kill him. Bunch of gold. Oh, he's doing a gold grind. Of course he is. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue, Drew. Also welcome. I'm not sure what he's gonna spend it on, though, in the immediate vicinity. Did it? Ah. One sec, I'll find you a link after I see what they buy. Silver shield. Good pick. And a flame. Ooh. Full upgrades that aren't, you know, Erdrick's sword and armor. There, I think that's it. Ah, Swamp Cave. Swamp North. So wait, do you regain HP when you have magic armor? Yes, you do. Yeah, nice. Goodness. The movement feels so clunky in this game. Alright, let's see what this is. Dragon scale. Don't think he equipped it though. There we go. Alright, let's see what level 5 has for us. Not a whole lot. Didn't look like, unless I missed something. Text does move a little fast. Oh goodness. When your kid is rooting for your opponent. Ooh, yeah, hurt more. Alright. My. X Knight goes down, no problem. And Scratch Dragon now to level 5. And level 6, 7121. Stop spell, I think that was. Yeah, neither of those matchups sound very appealing. Alright. Ah! I mean, if you're drunk, I am too, I guess, 'cause I thought I saw somebody with a cave on screen. That would be funny. Oh wait, there's such a thing as it being a single continent? I always assumed there was always... Oh man, I need to actually get around to playing this, the vanilla randomizer thing. Alright. Gonna get coordinates. See what they are, if there are any. "32 south, 0 east." Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yep, 32 south it is. Oh goodness. Oh yes, we're at level 8 now. FDI. Even just the chat being here is contributing something to the stream after all. Without chat, there would be no reason for channels like these to exist. Boy. I can't even imagine streaming on YouTube. Anyway. Ooh, a cave. I mean, if Holmes can pull this off, it'd be pretty impressive. There's the vessel. Rainbow Drop Cave. Jerk Cave. Convenient place for the Jerk Cave. Sitting right outside of the Sharlock. Yeah, that's very true. Did he actually find the item? I must have missed it. Oh, he did find the flute. Yeah, Breckenary. What's wrong? Oh, it looks like a 2x2 spark over bridge. Scratch dragon getting thrown out by the jerk. Ah, yeah. Another new level. And repel. So much swamp. It's right here. Gonna brave the swamp. Oh, there's a town. Alright. I'm not sure I know my towns well enough either. It's been a while since I watched this. There's the keys for Scratch Dragon. Rumbledar? Oh yeah, I guess it would be. And what's this chest gonna have for us? Erdrick's sword. Okay then. Well then, that's a thing. And the Stepherain cave. That would indeed be interesting. Oh, and look where MisterHomes is going. So, advantage nullified, basically, I think. I'm sure MisterHomes is happy to see that. And there MisterHomes finds the Staffarang cave. Oh, another town. Maybe cool. Ah, stop it with the enemy encounters. Fair. And what's it gonna be? The armor. MisterHomes now having the best equipment in the game. Electric sword, electric armor, and silver shield. And next level, 15610. Not bad. Oh man, poor scratchdragon though. So now I just need to find the harp and the token. Oh dear, Toledo. Or Kilo, sorry. Alright, what's gonna be in here? Magic key. Ooh, heart. Okay. One of the required items. So now just looking for the token. And we're in grind and go, I think, right? Oh, well, here's, the abandoned town that I can't think of the name of. Looks like scratchdragon going for a gold grind. Maybe wants to buy a silver shield and magic armor. Blue dragon on the, tile. Is he? Oh dear. Scratch Dragon? What are you doing? Seven, 10, 4. I think you just realized. Full plate for him. It probably doesn't help that I'm not particularly familiar with the game. It's been a while since the last tournament. Maybe you should roll more seats for the tournament, then, Beta. Alright. Oh wait, where was the token? He's in grind to go. Which I guess is exactly what he's doing now. Alright, Chad, I'm gonna need your help to figure out when he's about good or when he could possibly make the dive, because I'm not too well versed in when to figure that out. And there's the AK-47. Alright, up to level 14. I think the answer to the question of how often do you feel behind in a race is always. What exactly is Dragon doing? Ah. So, what exactly is the equation for Dragon Lord 2? And how much MP does it take per kill? Is that seriously the equation? Goodness. Also, apparently they're gonna learn 3 spells in level 16. Which is not nearly optimal. So it's not looking promising for level 16. HP seems kinda low for... Or at least I think it's HP. Yeah. Ah. Alright, this should be the last enemy before next level, so we'll see what 16 has. 2, 12, 7, and a skull. Ugh. That's gross. Guess we're going to 7. Alright. Alright, close to 17 per homes. Alright, 2 more enemies should do it. Nice. Alright, let's see what 17's got for us. 5, 1, 10. Ooh, 5, 1, 10, 10. That'll work. And gonna get his rainbow drop. Or staff rain, actually. Yeah, this is staff rain. The other one's rainbow drop. So how far off is Dragon from the token? And there's our rainbow drop. Ouch. Maybe. What's Wombo Combo? Oh jeez. Alright. So, why is Mr. Holmes just running around the basement area? Well, hopefully 18 will be good enough. Hello, Hangry.
Hello, everybody. What kind of racing we got going on here?
Well, Mr. Holmes is at level 18 or level 17, going to 18. In the castle, in-game castle.
Looks like Scratchdragon's still missing that rainbow drop. I'm guessing Mr. Holmes is just leveling up because his attack power is not quite where he wants it to be, and he doesn't have a death necklace, maybe?
Yeah. Also, yes, Scratchdragon has found the rainbow drop cave, but needs to find the token first.
Ah, I see. So Mr. Holmes has a decent-sized lead right now.
Yep, Scratchdragon's at level 12. We think he's a fairly new runner, so yeah, not doing too bad.
No, it looks like he's giving her a go. That's really all you can ask for. I mean, Mr. Holmes is an experienced runner, so I mean, pretty much anybody that takes him on is going to be at a deficit at this point in time, so. Ooh, look at that hit points, 28, but still didn't get any strength hardly. But I think he's go now. So neither of them found a... Oh no, I see Scratchdragon found a death necklace, but Mr. Holmes didn't, or did he sell it?
I believe that he failed to check the cave because he already knew that the go mode was elsewhere.
So he's hoping it's going to be down in the Dragon Lord treasury.
Probably, or just not going to use it.
And he's going to be slightly disappointed. But he's got everything he needs right now. He's got the HP, he's going to get massive doubles. He's got the good attack power. His agility's right on, strength's right on. This is pretty much a walk in the park now.
Yeah, we got some pretty bad enemies on this floor, at least, though.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that could hurt Mr. Holmes here is maybe... I don't know, it'd be hard. I mean, the only thing that could possibly stop him would be if the Dragon Lord really maxes out his rolls all the time. Looks like Scratchdragon died trying to do his grind. Oh, Axe Knights with the big boy breath. That's not a great place to try and grind. But look at that HP.
If I'm remembering right, we had an early gold grind, which gave, and nearby was Caitlin, I think, that had the magic armor, silver shield, and the flame sword. So
they started off hot right out of the gates.
Basically.
Oh, Mr. Holmes will have to burn a heal more here. Red Dragon trying his best. Ooh, Red Dragon's gonna hurt more too. This could be an issue if he can't run.
He got out of it though.
Yeah, he's still got lots of herds. He's got lots of MP. I mean, it's gonna take an awful bit of RNG to stop Mr. Holmes from finishing this one off, I believe. Meanwhile, Scratchdragon's still going at it. Good to see. He's going to try to go back for that Axe Knight grind again, I'm guessing. Sorry, folks, I just joined in, so I don't really have the 411 on everything, so I'm just going to play it by ear as I go along.
No, I appreciate you jumping in, though.
I just got home. No worries at all. I like that sprite, though.
Oh my, it's been an interesting race, though.
Yeah, an hour 14 minutes in. Looks like it was pretty much a go seat off the start. Something must have caught the midpoint in the game, I'm guessing, that kind of tied them up for a little bit.
Well, Scratchdragon had a bit of a rough start, so, you were able to escape with the key because of the wings, and then there was nearby, you could get keys. But only if you had a small key.
But if I'm looking at this right, he's got 135 attack power, so you take 100 off that, leaves him 35, divide by 2, gives him about 17 for his max, and about 8 for his min. So he's going to average about 13 a swing. Dragonlord's got 150. That's going to be 12 to 13 swings, a couple of doubles. He's got 10, 11. He's got 13 heal mores. I mean, even if he gets 2 doubles, he's probably still a shoe in to win, so I can't see anything major stopping Mr. Holmes right now.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good off now.
Yeah, this is just a walk in the park now. Unless some totally bad RNG shows up and the Dragon Lord 2 first form just repeatedly casts Hurt More on you.
I mean, even then, you just go right back, don't you? Or is RNG always the same in the fight?
I'm sorry, I lost you there for a second. I barely remember what I just said for some reason.
Oh, I was just asking if the RNG in the fight is the same always. I would assume not.
No, the RNG changes. But I don't know if this game works. I don't know if there's an RNG loop you can get in, but I know in the Final Fantasy 1 randomizer, if you can get them caught in a loop, all they'll do is attack you. But I mean, still, look at his magic points, his hit points, his attack power. I mean, unless that trap tile down here is a red dragon, and it just totally wrecks him for no unknown reason, and he's got to waste 4 heal more, so I can't see him losing this fight to the Dragon Lord.
You know, you just curse them, probably.
Oh, well, that'd be nice. Start with some Hurt More. But I mean, he's definitely gonna. He might even get a triple.
Nope, it's just
Dragon
a
Lord.
stun, man.
Yeah, I mean, baby breath, that's nothing. I mean, he's still gonna have 10, 11 heal mores tops. He needs 13 swings. I mean, at 150 some HP, he's gonna get a couple of triples. I mean, I can't not see him not taking this down. He's got 12 heal mores at the moment. Going in pretty much full. We'll see what the Dragon Lord decides to do here. Meanwhile, Scratch Dragon's doing the Blue Dragon grind in Hawksness, so good call there. Seems a bit easier than Axe Knight's not putting you to sleep. Well, Dragon Lord comes out with Hurt More, and Hurt More again, so he's gonna have to either blow a Heal More here or blow Herbs. No, he's going right into it. See if he gets ambushed by the Dragon Lord here. This could take away 1 Heal More. Oh, he doesn't get ambushed. He got a double right off the start. Already into 32 damage. This is gimme.
Don't jinx it just yet.
No, I mean, he'd have to burn, no. He could, he's not gonna risk it, but he might have been able to get another double there, but I mean, 134, 46. If the Dragon Lord attacks, he's gonna get another double. There you go. Another double. He's already up close to 70 damage, I mean. He's still got 10 heal mores. This is academic. Unless he mismenus. If he hits Hurt More instead of Heal More or something when he's low. But if he doesn't mismenu, this is as good as over. Yeah, look, he's definitely got a double here. He might even get a triple depending. Yeah, look, see. Here's a triple.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just absolutely no way. Unless he mismenus here and hits Hurt More. No, well. Right, a player like Mr. Holmes ain't gonna miss menu, so you know this is academic.
Let's not
right?
commentator curse him though. But yeah, I doubt he'll miss menu.
Yeah, I can't see it. I think he's up around 140. I really haven't been counting, but he's gonna be close. 1 or 2 attacks at most. I think is gonna take this down now. Yeah, see, he still had friggin'
GG.
5 hurt mores left, 5 heal mores left, right? So, GG's out in chat, folks, for Mr. Holmes, who is gonna pull this one out. Go to 1-0, leaving Scratch Dragon down in the 0-1 bracket. So once he finishes here, we'll see if we get him in for an interview right quick.
With the time of 1:20.
And Mr. Holmes finishes with an official SRL time of 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, that'd be quick. 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 8 seconds. So I don't have SRL up, so someone wants to see if he's going to come in for an interview or whatnot. See what he thought about this
I'm
scene.
asking him.
Meanwhile, Scratch Dragon is back to the Axe Knight grind here, so we'll see what happens. See if he decides to play this one out or what's going to happen here. Gets level 14. See what kind of stats. Power 1, response speed 4, 12 hit points, 2 magic. We know Holmes went on 18, so they got the same build, so we know he's still got a ways to go, but checking his stats,
Yeah.
I think he may have thrown in the towel.
There's no forfeit in SRO.
Oh, okay, maybe he didn't. Maybe he's just checking his stats to see what he needs. Keo, that's a good one. Scratch is just axing for it. I like that. How you doing there, buddy? Any words on Mr. Holmes?
Nope, not yet.
Well, looks like Scratch Dragon is heading to a cave. He's gonna grab the rainbow drop here. Maybe he's going left forward on 14. He's gonna YOLO. 120 attack power, 20, ooh, 10 and 5. 81, oh. No, I think he's just gonna go for grin. Not bad, not bad. Played a ball game tonight, so a little tired, but I can't. Seen Math Girl was here by herself, so I figured I'd jump in and give her a hand.
Yeah, though I might be restreaming another match at 9, so... Yeah, this should wrap up by then, hopefully.
So I'm guessing Mr. Holmes is not coming in?
He says he's gonna.
No, looks like Scratch Dragon's going for it on level 14. This has got some serious moxie written all over it, folks. He pulls this out, I think he deserves the victory. Oh, one
is it
step
even
in.
possible?
No, it's not possible. It's fairly well impossible now, because he's going to have to blow a heal more hair. I mean, there's a chance, but he's going to do what? 10 and 5. So he's going to need at least 15 to 20 swings.
Hello. GG's.
Good evening, and thank you.
Yeah, GG,
How are
man.
you doing?
Other than sweating due to the lack of airflow in here, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know, I was a lot more nervous than I usually am, so just glad it worked out today.
I'd ask you, so what do you think about that seat? Sorry, I joined commentary about an hour and 6 in, so I really missed most of it.
Well, I guess, yeah, you missed the most in the sense that we started out with wings, and we didn't have any gold to buy keys, and there wasn't anything special in the treasury. And so I basically just hung on to my key, and I was able to navigate my way through the tablet cave, which had a gold chest. And through all of that, I was able to do a gold grind and get all the best equipment. And other than not getting healing spells for what seemed like forever, it was pretty Jet Seed-esque.
So, I guess my question would be here, why level 18? Like, was 17, your stats look pretty solid. What was the deciding factor to go to 18?
The fact I encountered a red dragon, an armored knight, and then a red dragon in my first 3 encounters in Sharlock, that pretty much made the difference right there. Basically, we were looking... I wouldn't say it was a marginal fight, but we couldn't use more than, like, probably 1 heal more without being severely uncomfortable. And just given the race situation, I didn't want to put myself at risk of an upset from like losing 10 minutes to a Sharlock dive. So I just chilled, got the level, and gave me everything I needed to make it much more comfortable.
Yeah, you finished with 40 MP, I mean, so you still had 8 heal mores. You still had 5 heal mores in the bag, right? So, I mean, you finished with way more than what you needed. But you were getting some really good rolls on the Dragon Lord, too.
Yeah, and the bazillion HP we gained at level 18 kind of helped as well. I think we gained 20.
Yeah, I think you had 3 or 4 doubles in there, maybe. So, like, that was a big advantage, right? So.
Yeah, and honestly, if we had 127 HP on level 17 as opposed to 123. That might have made my decision a little different. Just because at 123, it seems like you should get double attacks, but it's kind of like right on the cusp of where you start to get them with regularity, and I just didn't quite feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, especially with the Dragon Lord averaging in the 40s, right? 2 attacks. If you're only at 120, that leaves you, like you said, just on that threshold, and one wrong move and one good roll from the Dragon Lord, and there's 10 minutes down the drain, right? So I can understand what you're talking about there.
Exactly. And I mean, as it turns out, I got just a little bit of bad luck with those first 3 encounters being Red Dragon, Armored Knight, Red Dragon. Like, it makes you think that, oh, there's a 60 or 80% chance you're going to find one of them. But in reality, it was only 40%. Like, there were 3 other enemies in that zone. But we were actually talking about this with Ness Cardinality in one of his races earlier today. And it's like, it seems to be happening a lot recently where you think you're ready to go, you go into Sharlock, you hit Red Dragons immediately. It's like, okay, I think I'm going to go for another level.
Yeah, I mean, you must have felt like you were comfortably in the lead.
I didn't know for sure, but what I did know is I hadn't really made many mistakes. I'd played solid for the most part. So I just didn't want to lose the race by like taking what I thought might be an unnecessary risk. And I guess I thought I might have been a little bit in the lead, but I mean, we've seen with a lot of these new racers, like you never know what you're going to get. So by no means didn't want to underestimate my opponent. I just really want to.
Your opponent is going down for the Dragon Lord at level 14.
Well, fair enough. I mean, like, if you couldn't get that money in the tablet cave, then you wouldn't have been able to get keys. Oh, did he even use the wings, Math Girl? Do you know?
I think he did, but then he used it in the little Tangential Castle treasury thing.
Okay, so you got a little bit of gold there. I guess you could have bought like a hand axe or something.
I think that's what he did.
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's possible he could do this on 14, but well, no, it's mathematically impossible, actually.
As long as you have 3 hurt mores, it's never impossible.
No, yeah, you could YOLO it. That would be what? 1 in... What's the chances of a hurt more hitting? 1 in 16?
Yeah, it's like,
so
2 is 1 in 256, and then it's like, it's probably like 1 in 4096 is what I think it is. That number is sticking up.
Yeah, no, that's what it would equate to. So it's like, the stars would have to align. It'd be amazing if it would happen.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
so you're going to 1-0. I mean, I'm going to ask this question. We don't know. You normally ask this question in tournaments. You're in the 1-0 bracket now. Is there anybody you want to stay away from, or is there somebody you'd really like to get just to test it out?
Okay, so I love that comment because it's very, very provocative. And I don't want to put any jinxes on myself. Like, at the end of the day, like, maybe I'd want one of the newer players, but I mean, you had Concakes who just absolutely wiped the floor yesterday. So I can say no matter who I get paired with, and in my mind, psychologically, maybe there's some better pairings, but I will not underestimate whoever I play. That is how I'm going to look at it.
I gotta say, that is the best answer I have ever heard for that question when I've asked it.
No
Everybody
kidding.
right away picks guys out of the money. Like, I don't want to face this guy, I don't want to face that guy. You kind of just let her into weeds there.
Yeah, exactly. So, just from a real life application, you never want to like talk smack about players on your opposing team, say like in a hockey game, because you know it'll just get them fired up, right? You don't want that. You don't want or you don't want them feeling confident.
I mean, it's a rando tournament. Bad RNG. good RNG for the one guy, bad RNG for the other guy could decide it. Like, these aren't
Exactly.
exactly decided on skill every time, right? There is some random chance involved.
Yeah, exactly. And all I can say is, like, my hope for the seeds I get, like, I hope they're quite challenging, because that when you get a jet seed, it's like everybody knows what to do, and that leaves more of a factor for RNG deciding things. But if it's a tough seed, then you can kind of use your experience a little bit more.
No, I understand where you're coming from. I'm about the same way. I feel about the same way. If you get a more difficult seed and you tend to route it better, then you feel better about yourself. But if the seed is straight ahead and you make one mistake, you're like, uh-oh, could be in trouble here.
Exactly. And so one thing I want to bring up is, if anyone who's watching, hi everybody, doesn't know what the MisterHomes encounter rate TM is, I only refer you to the second and third floors of Charlock to answer that question.
And here we go, folks. Scratch Dragon is taking on the Dragon Lord at level 14. Or unless he's gonna stand with him. Nope, thou art a fool! Alright, first attack, 29. Dragon Lord comes out with Hurt More right away. That's gonna hurt, puts him down 20. Oh, Dragon Lord with a stop spell. Looks like Scratch Dragon's gonna go straight for it. 3 attacks. Dragon Lord 1 is down. Here comes the big feller. Let's see if he gets ambushed or not. No ambush, so he does get an attack off at the very first. Oh, roll a 9. It's pretty much his high max, though. Dragon Lord attack 50. Oh, that's a massive attack. He doesn't get a silver shield. Defense 79. Yeah, he doesn't really have the defense belt. Wonder what the max a Dragon Lord can hit is.
Probably 50, honestly.
50? You think 50 is the max? I don't know. I couldn't do the math. I wouldn't know what the math would be. He's got 79 defense, though. If you could figure that out in your head, maybe.
How much strength does the Dragon Lord have? Is it 130?
Oh, that I couldn't tell you either.
150 to 165, I think.
No, the strength, not the HP.
You'd have to check. I think it might be 130, though. I think you're right.
Okay, so you take you take your defense, you divide it in half, so you get 39. You always round down. It's probably 140, now that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It is 140. This just showed up on the screen.
Right, so you take that 140, you subtract that defense divided by 2. So you get 140 minus 39, that's 101. Then you divide that by 2 to get 50, which is the max attack. And you divide that by 2 again to get 25, which is the min attack. It's kind of like the old, how you calculate damage to the Dragon Lord is you take your strength, subtract 100. That's only because the Dragon Lord has 200 agility. So it just works out that his agility divided by 2 is exactly 100.
Yeah, he's only got one. Scratch Dragon's only got one heal more left, and he's only done about maybe 50 damage, so. He's doing it for grins, folks. Good on him, though. He didn't forfeit. I like that.
I mean, he's probably gonna forfeit after this.
You are correct.
Right on. GG for Scratch Dragon, folks. We'll see if we can't get him in here right quick. I believe we have time for an interview. I'm not sure if there's a match on this channel afterwards or not.
Well, I'm probably gonna be a bit distracted while setting up, but
No, don't worry. I can talk enough for everybody.
I know.
Well, it was a quick one, so I mean, there probably wasn't anything scheduled for another half an hour or so, but you never know. We did start a hair late.
Oh, there's actually another one in 15 minutes, which is the one I'm setting up right.
Oh, okay.
Is that you, Scratch? The answer is no. I don't have the power to pull anybody in.
Okay.
Is that you, Scratch? I'm a peon in the
Hello.
game of life. His mic's muted. Unmute your mic, buddy.
Could also be a push-to-talk issue. That seems to be pretty common.
Yeah, that happened to me too. This is set to push to talk. If you're not on push to talk, then you can't unmute yourself. Because I know when I calm the Final Fantasy ones, I don't use push to talk because I just find it's difficult.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
Loud and
GG,
clear.
man.
GG's, guys. That was a lot more fun than it should have been.
Yeah, that was crazy. So many enemies doing so many bad things to me. At least that's how it felt like for most of the season.
It wasn't even that. I got lost. I didn't know where I was half the time.
Yeah, so that swamp that was north of Start that led towards Hawksness, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, it took me quite a while. Like, that was the last sort of area I found. It's like, oh, I thought I explored the entire world, but no, I did not.
To be honest, once I got over there, I found it relatively easy. But the thing that was killing me was the Erdrick's armor and not having any real heal.
Right, and that ended up being in Cole, question mark?
Yeah, it was in the searchable area in Cole.
Right, and where was Cole again?
South and then all the way to the west at the bottom left.
Oh, right. It was probably like southwest of Rimmeldar or something like that.
To be honest,
Rimmeldar
I'm
was just
still
chilling
learning
behind
the names.
Right. Keytown. Keytown.
Yeah, at one point I thought I said to myself, well, I learned hurt more. I found something. Maybe Mr. Holmes didn't find it, but then when I to do the to dive the castle, you had just finished, so
Right. One thing that really helped me is I ended up hanging on to that key at the beginning because there wasn't anything like life-changing in the treasury. And I was able to, I think at level 2 or 3 even, I was able to find the tablet cave, like that one right next to Start. And I was able to get gold and then get loaded up on keys. And I was able to buy all the best equipment from Cantlin, and that helped a lot, especially when we had no healing.
Oh no, I was in poverty the entire time because I jumped out and checked the armory, but I didn't reset after that.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Like, you got some money, so at least when you have like 5 or 6 strength, it's like, oh, I could get a hand axe and just get going or something.
Yeah, I found myself re-exploring some of the, and then the other problem I had was I just didn't know what was giving what experience. Mind you, I am spoiled by Final Fantasy IV. I will wholeheartedly admit that.
Right. And that just comes with experience. Like, you learn what their health is, what their attack is, and then just how much they're worth, what's worth it, what's not.
Quick
You'll
question:
get there.
Does everything just randomly breathe fire, or is it just I got put into flames?
So I believe any monster can have magical abilities. So it's theoretically possible everything could have fire breath. And if they do have abilities, they have like something called a group 1 ability and a group 2 ability. And they're separated so like you wouldn't have a monster with weak and strong breath, or with heal and heal more, hurt and hurt more. So usually they get one from each of those. So if you know if they have one of them, they probably have one of the other group's abilities. But I don't know exactly what they are.
I see. Well, either way, I'm pretty happy. Even though I didn't get to really finish, I figured that I would have to grind again to get to him. What level were you when you finished?
So the first time I tried to go, I was at level 17, but I ran into a wall of red dragons, and I said, screw this, and I just punched them to level 18, and level 18 gave a huge HP boost. We had like 150 HP at that point. And I was like, okay,
that attempt I did was way too early. Then I only had 101 HP.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on your other stats, right? So
We were talking about that. The stars would have had to align for you to win that one.
I mean, the stars would have had to align for me to actually win in general. This is like my 5th seed I've done.
Well,
Yeah, that's how you get better, man. Gotta just play.
No. It was a joy and a half to play. It's nice to have a small distraction from the Highway to the Zenith Zone tournament, and I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot.
So yeah, you move to the 0-1, so you'll be better in your next race. You improve every time. Hey, Lord knows you might make the brackets. You might be upset. Anything's possible when it comes to RNG.
True story.
But I believe we're going to wrap this up, I think. I have no idea what's going on next. So, final comments from you, Mr. Holmes, the winner?
Well, sure. Just GG to opponent. Sorry, I'm kind of lost for words right now. No, it's just I always enjoy people joining this community. I look forward to getting to know you a little bit better, Scratch. So I don't know. I just hope to see you around in some more races, and I'll give you a follow on Twitch, and I can pop into your stream one of these days. So thanks again.
And Scratch, any final comments going on?
No, just gonna say the same thing as Mr. Holmes. It was a lot of fun. GG's. I plan to play a little bit more and try and be a little bit more active with this community. I'm looking forward to my next race, actually, and yeah. Besides that, everyone who's watching, you guys should probably take a look at Free Enterprise as well. I'm gonna do a little shameless shilling here. Play some Free Enterprise, play some Dragon Warrior Rando, and maybe one day we can actually get like a cross between the two.
Right.
Oh,
Just
gosh,
like
no.
Link to the Past and Metroid, right?
Yeah, we'll leave Final Fantasy out of this one.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. I hope to see you soon.
All
Same
right,
here.
folks.
See ya.
I guess that'll take us out. Stick around. There is much more rando action coming on Randomania. Randomania 3, I believe, has a race going on right now. Rando 2 is one starting at 10, and RPG Limit Break has one starting at 11. So for all your Dragon Warrior needs, stick around, and everybody have a good night.